Well, I think my colleagues would agree that every day we wake up, we're charged with going out there and making stuff happen. And it's not often that we get a chance to look in the rearview mirror and see the stuff we've done over the last year, 18 months. And so that's only the second time I've seen that video, and every time I see it, I've found new things in it that we've accomplished. So I'm just going to go through real quick some of the projects that we have done and some of the stuff that we're working on getting done in this next year. But I hope when you leave here today, you've heard Roy say it, you've heard Mayor Ellis say it, and you'll hear others, that the cooperation and partnerships that are happening right now all across North Louisiana is the reason why we can continue to wake up every day and get out there and move our towns and our cities forward. The Sterlington Sports Complex, we're steadily investing in that complex because we're seeing more and more people. You'll see on the video just over $9 million impact that it made in this region. And so we saw people from about 18 states this year come into that sports complex and play tournaments. If none of you made it out to one of the 3 tournaments that LSUS played in, that team had an incredible run this year, went undefeated and won the NAIA World Series. We had ULM out this past weekend doing a cross-country event. They had over 1,000 people signed up to run in that event. And so people from all across North Louisiana coming out there and run. And so those partnerships, the partnerships with the CVB, the tournaments that they're bringing in, we want to keep that up and keep people coming to our area, seeing what we have to offer and spending their money here in North Louisiana. And then the town hall, we have an amazing staff. I've seen my auditors in here somewhere. And last year, we were able to put out the first clean audit for Sterlington in over 25 years. And so, and look, my job is to cast vision and look at things from a 30,000-foot view. It's those women in that town hall, those men out there in public works, our police officers, everybody working together. They're the ones that are making it happen for us. I have a great staff. They're a small staff, but they're bold, and they get out there, and anything that I put in front of them, they make it happen, and I'm proud of them. The Lee Morgan Road project you saw there, that's going to be 130 homes at about $300,000 a piece. You've seen the luxury apartments they're building out there. We continue to have developments like that are popping up in Sterlington. I tell people, if you drive through Sterlington, it smells like dirt. That's because we're working on projects from one end to the other, and we're not stopping. The Public Works and Sewer Department, we're making historic investment in those departments, getting them the equipment they need to get their jobs done quickly, efficiently, and to better serve our customers. So you've seen that we're invested in a new PLC system for that sewer plant. That don't mean much to a lot of folks, but that sewer plant runs at 100% operation, 24 hours a day. We've invested in a computer system that will tell it when it can slow down, when it needs to ramp up. We ordered our guys a sewer pump truck because you don't have sewer problems until Friday at 5:30. And then you got to find somebody to bring out a sewer pump truck, and it's very costly. So we were able to invest in that. Just all that new equipment, it breathes life into those guys. They're proud to have it. They're proud to be able to take care of the citizens. The police department with us today, we have Chief Kobe Brown. We were able to appoint him as interim chief. Barry retired after 20-something years, and so we're glad to have him on board. The work that he's doing, he's already made significant changes in that department, and we're seeing the outcomes of that. One of the things was really getting our code enforcement kicked off. And, generally people, if you tell them that they've got a problem, they do their best to fix it. And the ones that can't, we help them along. And, but a lot of the things that he's got going over there, we're really proud of the work that he's doing. Just a couple weeks ago, we were able to promote Anthony Evans to assistant chief. That's a guy with 30 years law enforcement experience, former chief of Bastrop. And so he's helped us out a lot. We're hiring new officers all the time. The chief just informed me he hired another one. We'll be sending them to the academy in January. So trying to keep that department built up with people, and they're doing a phenomenal job over there. The partnership with Grow Dela, we sat back and we watched the work they were doing, and we knew pretty quickly that that what they were doing, we needed to be invested in. And so we did that, and we've worked together with Grow Nela and some of the landowners in Sterlington, and we're starting to certify some sites. Just got renderings last week of a 70-acre site that could be used for different things. And so trying to attract those new industries in here to North Louisiana and to Sterlington, and it will benefit all of us. What we know is that when Monroe, Richwood, the parish, West Monroe, when they succeed, we all succeed. And we're going to keep working together to make that stuff happen. We have our Mayor's Youth Council back here. Proud of that partnership. That's something we wanted to do for the last couple of years, is get these students in and teach them what public service means. And if I'm honest with you, I was having a hard time getting that thing off the ground, and Leslie stepped in and said, hey, I can help. And so this year's our first year. I think we started out with 12 or 13 students in that program. We're proud to have them. So if you get out of here today and you don't meet those students that are doing big things in their schools and in their community, then you're missing out. The Keep Sterlington Beautiful. Councilwoman Hughes here came to me early on and said, look, we need to do a better job of keeping Sterlington clean and vibrant. And why don't we have a Keep Sterlington Beautiful? And I said, well, because we hadn't had an Erica Hughes yet, but we're going to let you start it. And so we just, last week we were down in Baton Rouge, and we were recognized as a new affiliate under Keep Louisiana Beautiful. She's got a great board that's out there working hard every day. I can't imagine the text message she gets, because they message me their ideas nonstop. The Sterlington Business Alliance. We knew we needed a chamber out there, and we had one, and it just never could grow legs. And so our partnership with the Monroe Chamber, they came out and they said, look, you guys need your own identity, and so we're going to help you with that. And so we partnered with the Monroe Chamber to start the Sterlington Business Alliance, and it's doing well. Every one of these meetings, we try to invite members in from the Business Alliance and kind of give them an inside look at what we're doing. We host regular coffee and conversations. And I want to go back to the sports complex, because I forgot, we partner with our friends over at Energy, and they said, hey, what can we do? And we looked at a lot of different options, and they said, what about Sterlington's first ADA accessible playground? And I said, that sounds great. So I signed the check this morning, sent it off, and within 3 or 4 months, we'll have a playground out there for all the kids in the community and the kids visiting. They have a place they can go play. And so those are just some of the projects that we have going on and we have coming up. But we're going to keep working hard, keep growing Sterlington, keep growing the investment here in North Louisiana. So thank y'all for your time.